Yeah. Make sure I'm coming through. Make sure I'm all good. Yes, sir. It sounds like I is. What's poppin', y'all? What's the word? What's the word? I feel like I swear, all right, next stream, I'm gonna have all these like next stream I'm gonna have all this hold on. Wow, of course, yeah, that's true. I'm gonna have all this set up, but yo. What's the word? What's the word? What's going on, homies? How y'all feeling today? How y'all feeling? Don't mind me. It's lunchtime. It's lunchtime for me today. Hope everybody's doing good. There's some beach home. Play some beach. Doobie. What's the word, my boy? Say you chilling? See, let's get some flips there. Projects. Fine. Here we go. LMAO, not Paris, Tokyo, LMAO. I don't even remember what this beat is. We're gonna play it anyway. LMAO, not Paris, Tokyo. I forgot to remat. John said, what's for lunch? All right, look, so I'm hollering. You and Doobie in the call watching from the Discord. That's raw. So I actually I had found this little, wait. Hey, he said, send me some beats. What's the word? Hold on. Am I coming through on two different? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, no, we're good. Okay. Anyway, so today I actually had to go to a job. So for those who don't know, when I'm not making YouTube videos, making beats, writing songs, I serve tables. All right, that's what I do. And so I'm actually starting at this new gig, just a little morning time gig because I just need a little extra cheese, a little extra bread. It's a little breakfast place. We don't open till tomorrow. Tomorrow's the first day. But we've only had training for like 2 days because it's real last minute. So yeah, I've been up since 7 o'clock in the morning. And then I wasn't supposed to work today. However, I picked up a shift for one of the homies at work. I picked up her shift. She got, I don't know, something happened, so she asked if I could pick up her shift. And I said, yeah, I'll make a little extra cheese today. But y'all know I still had to pop in the stream, so I got a full work day. But anyways, what I'm eating, there's this little food truck by my house, and I haven't had them before, but they do. Look at that. It's a little barbecue truck, but they got like these little rib tips. So I got this little rib tip meal. Was hitting on. I ain't gonna lie. I got baked beans and greens and rib tips. The rib tips a little tough. I ain't gonna lie. A little tough on the rib tip. The taste is phenomenal though. Y'all ready to get into some beats, y'all? I haven't even listened. I swear I've listened to like maybe 2 beats out the challenge, man. I already know it's gonna be fire, man. And go see Paris, up in Tokyo. Love in New Orleans, to fall in love in Chicago. Damn, Fingerland in the motherland. What y'all know about that Lupe? It's so funny how I'll get a copyright strike if I play the instrumental for Paris, Tokyo. However, if I remake the beat and call it not Paris, Tokyo, I'm cool. I don't understand. What up, Bo? Everyone did do an amazing job. I'm sure they did. That's a cool thing, man. Honestly, everybody has like the most unique flips. Because we're all different. We all have different experiences, different like techniques. I love it. Dude said you making some sausage gravy. What you making, boy? You be chefing? I be chefing too. Not just in the studio. The taste is great on these rib tips, man. It's just they tough. Damn. It's kind of got like. Whole time I feel like I'm eating jerky. I ain't gonna lie. I hate that too. I be wanting to support my people so bad, bro. I'm like, man. I'm not trying to break a tooth eating some rib tips, man. You know what I mean? Excuse me if I'm smacking y'all ears. I don't mean to. I'm trying to move away from the mic. I'm trying to let more people get in here and then we're gonna get straight to it. Y'all. You know what? Who wants to? Hey, let me know. And if you don't want to, that's cool. But let me know if y'all want to hear some unreleased JD Andre. Y'all, I done made like 4 songs in the last like 7 days. I'm so happy with them. And I wanted to share them with y'all. And I was thinking about putting it in the Discord. But I don't know. I might play one on stream if y'all want to hear one. I've been teasing the hell out of this record called Step. So damn fire. Elise said, yup. Dod said, yup. Run it up, my guy. Bo said, of course. Y'all are so real. I know. Doobie said, hell yeah. I know a lot of y'all found me through like my beat videos and such. But I do a lot of stuff, man, you know. A lot of y'all found out that I make short films and do cinematography and I do graphic design, rap. You know? Okay. 4 was enough. I ain't gonna lie. 4 people was enough. That was enough to convince me. All right. Listen, y'all. Bro, that less boring loop video. Just use that shit and made a banger. Yes, sir. Hey, Ray Chris. Bro, I've been peeping you, bro. I'm glad you getting some good stuff out of it, homie. Bro, it's so funny. People... Okay, and it's not even a majority, because it's like I get a couple comments every now and then. But it's only because now my videos are reaching a wider audience, so it's getting a lot of people, and so it's drawing in a lot more homies. But what it also does is draw in the negativity, which is honestly fine with me. I don't really care, bro, because I communicate with people regardless if you're speaking negative or you're speaking positively. I'm still going to shower you with positivity and peace and love. But a lot of people are like, man, that concept is so like. That's duh. They're like, duh, it's so easy. It's so obvious. You know what I mean? And not thinking about, like, everyone's in different, like, steps. Everyone's in different levels with their, in their producer journey. You know what I mean? And also, sometimes it's just good as a reminder, you know? Literally just good as a reminder sometimes. Okay, let's see. All right, here we go. All right, so I named this Bang It. I don't know why. The song is called Step. And I've been teasing it. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think. It's getting released for sure, but all right, here we go. I hope y'all can hear it. They gonna hate, man. The song is called Step.
Step, 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 why me step, 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 why me step, 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 little bit I'm gon' step, little bit I'm gon' step, little bit why me step, 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 I'm gon' step, 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 right, yeah, I'm gon' step, 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 little bit why me, little bit why me, little bit why me stepping on the scene, I got that thing on me, come bang with me. Niggas acting fake tough like they gon' bust, that shit so lame to me. Fuck niggas can't hang with me, I'm in a different league. Like Satchel Page, I'm a different breed. Run the fade if you wanna see. There's a million of only one of me. I'm the son of God, I'm the one to be. I come from the garden, my mother Eve. All the verses like Bible verses, I'm King J, the new living version. Hear the sermon, I walk with God, but I walk with purpose. Walk up with me, get dog walk. Man, you don't want them bras, you better step, 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 why me step, 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 why me step.
You said there's some heat?
Little bit, I'm
This a
gon'
bump?
step. Little bit, I'm gon' step. Little bit, why me step, 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 I'm gon' step, 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 right, yeah, I'm gon' step, 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 little bit, why me, little bit, why me, little bit, why me. I'm a big stepper, run the checker, I can't let her, gotta be better than the next nigga, I'm gon' be bigger, fuck 6, I want 7 figure, like how you figure, yeah they call me Mr. Never missed a chance to show my ass, it's a real spitter, on the mic I don't quiver, I deliver every time like Carl Malone, no kiddin', step, 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 why me step,
That's that. It's that Project Pat. It's that Project Pat flow, bro. For sure, it's that Project Pat flow. Hey, Dom said that's that 21 Savage flow. He don't know. He's a little younger. He don't know. But yeah.
Little bit why me, little bit why me, little bit why me step, 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 why me step.
Doobie, hey, he said he needs this in his playlist. Hey, bro, it's gonna be there soon, I promise.
Little bit, I'm gon' step. Little bit, I'm gon' step. Little bit, why me step? Step, 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 I'm gon' step. Step, step, right, yeah, I'm gon' step. Step, step, little bit, why me? Little bit, why me? Little bit, why me step?
Hey. Y'all rocking with that? Y'all was rocking with it? Listen. Who said that? Dad said, lo-fi and trap mixed flawlessly. Thank you. Honestly, my sound is like, been lately just beautiful samples, really chill samples, and like nasty drums, man. Especially like some southern type drums. Hey, right on, Bo. Right on, Bo. Yeah, y'all. That's what I've been doing lately. Man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm really disappointed in these rib tips, bro. They're so tough. I would never go back to that stand, man. That's so unfortunate. But yeah, I've been writing and I've been like really like recording. I've just been going hard. I've been feeling really inspired and motivated to write these songs, man. So yeah, that's one of the tracks. Appreciate you, Doobie. It means a lot, man. That's one of them. Maybe next time I'll show y'all another one. Man, them rib tips, they sold me. They sold me on these rib tips. I'm not gonna lie. They sold me. All right. Anyway, all that to say, KG. You ain't missed the battle. Oh, you missed the battle. You didn't put a beat in. Dang, homie. That's alright, man. I'm always gonna do more beat battles. I'm always gonna do more beat battles, man. But anyway, that is Step. Like I said, I got a bunch of more, but I'll be teasing them, but this is the one that I'm really feeling right now. So anyway, I think it's time. We got enough people in here. Let's get to this challenge. I'm gonna change my screen real quick. There we go. All right. There we go. Yo, we had, I didn't even count how many submissions we had. Let me see. We got all right, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, but I saw he didn't want to be part of it. But he was just making something tight. And then I didn't even get to hear it yet. Let's see. 16, 17. I think we got either about 16 or 17 submissions, y'all. It's so crazy. Y'all ready to get started or what? Y'all ready? I'm ready to get straight into it. I need to get my phone out so I can get these notes pulled up. Let's see here. Also, Dive, how do you feel, man? We got an early stream, man, so you can actually watch, man. All right. Who's our first? What is our first one? Let me see. I think Doobie was the first one. Stream's finna be 4 hours long once more. Poor people. Whew, I swear that 4 hour stream, bro. Hey, that's why I'm about to. Hey, once it gets to that many people, it's gonna be a real restriction. It's gonna be a real restriction. I'm not gonna lie. Cause sitting through like 2-3 minute beats from like 50 to 100 people, man. Whew. It's a long time. But all right, here we go. So first, starting off. You're cool, and it's honestly not gonna be too long of a stream, man. Cause like I said, I gotta go to this other gig, but we're gonna go through this. We don't have too many submissions, so we're gonna knock it on out. All right, y'all ready? So here's the sample for those who forgot. I don't know how you could forget the sample. It was so crazy. Shout out to Kai for finding this. The sample was crazy. Man, it sold me on these rib tips, y'all. They so tough. I'm eating moose ankles, man. It's crazy. Yeah, this is crazy. You could honestly have taken this out. He does have some dope sample choices. You can really take that sample anywhere, but here we go. All right. First up, we got Doobie. Let's see what you got, my boy. Is it gonna play through here, or do I have to go sound? There we go. I like that little switch up right there. Hell yeah, Doobie. Hell yeah. Everybody show some love to Doobie, dude. Doobie, can I say this, man? I remember literally hearing like your first beats, and again, bro, just to hear like the progression, like it's honestly so crazy. Like from like you've added a lot more body into your beats. You know what I mean? You know, so it feels more full. You got good progressions. You know, so it's not stagnant and it's ever evolving. Your arrangement has gotten better, just like literally hearing the progression, like, and you have been getting your reps in. I feel like I see a new Doobie beat every day in the Share Your Shii, like literally every day. Honestly, I'm proud of you, homie. Keep that shit up, bro. I loved it. That was literally a vibe. That's something I put in the background when I'm driving. Like I'm going on like a little nice drive on the countryside. I'm vibing in that. Fire. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Doobie. All right. We got next. We got my boy Quiet, one of the winners of the contest prior. Let's see what he got going on. Let's see what he got. All right, Quiet.
Refuse, this is how.
Check.
Quiet.
With it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, Quiet. I'm gonna tell you, I really love Quiet sound because he really has that off kilter drum down, like the off kilter drum progressions, almost DBIZ-esque, like knowledge esque. I'm loving it, bro. Like, and it was a short beat, you know what I mean? You kept it interesting. I liked a lot of the vocal chops that you put in there. And that was just a vibe, you know what I mean? I love the lo-fi, like the real lo-fi quality of that beat, you know what I mean? It just sounds real, like gritty, real grungy. Yes, sir. Everybody show some love to Quiet. Ace said made a stank face. You saw my stank face. I was like, ugh. Literally, as soon as that must start, I was like, ugh. Hell yeah, Quiet. I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if you're in the chat, but Quiet, if you're running this stream back, that was fire, my boy. Literally fire. You see why? Hey, there's a reason he won one of the last competitions. So that's all I'm gonna say. All right. Who we got next? We got Zero. You ain't shit, man. Every time, hey, every time I listen to the silence is word essential. That's what I'm saying. Silence is an instrument. Y'all gotta use that too, man. All right, Zero. I don't know if you in chat, but let's see what you got. Let's see what you cooking, my boy. I did hear this one.
Man, Zero,
You ain't shit, bruh. Woo! Vibes. I'm done with that. They sold me, I ain't gonna lie. They sold me. I swear this is some old Adult Swim. Hey. Woo. Now you might miss some. I'ma save it for the end. Zero said, fuck it, I'm gonna do some house, baby. Hey. Damn, Zero. Hey, it's honestly so funny. Let me just tell y'all this. Zero, before he was in the Discord chat, he had been watching my videos for a while, and I remember messaging him like, I think it was probably a year ago, like just going back and forth with him a couple times. We were just talking about beats, and it's just crazy, bro, to see him in the Discord now and making heat. Cause dog, the 3 switch up, or I guess it was 2 switch ups, but those switch ups were crazy. I swear the 4 to the floor had me like, whoa, 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 whoa. I thought he was about to end it with that Flying Lotus type beat. That was fire. Honestly, like I was like that. Like, okay, what I want to say. Very engaging. That beat was very engaging. And also, by the way, for everybody, you don't have to switch the type of beat or genre of the beat that you're making to make it engaging. You know what I mean? There's so many different ways to make a beat engaging. But this beat was very engaging, and it did have a bunch of switch ups, and they all sounded good, and they all fit the vibe. You know, one didn't sound like jarring, you know what I mean, coming after the other one. But it was mixed very well, and it was also it just fit. Like, they really all just fit together. So, you know, you start with kind of that boom bap, then you go kind of in some more abstract like Flying Lotus, and then you end it off with that 4 on the floor, like that house, with the same sample and the same vibe. Literal beauty. Zero, that was fire, my boy. I love that one. That was fire. We got folks in the chat. They said fire. Dow said fire. Hell yeah. It was really creative. I love that. That's what I'm saying. And also, I want people to know, like, when you're making beats, I feel like this is something I dealt with when I would do like challenges and stuff like that. I would hear other people's beats and people that would win, and I felt like a lot of people, like, I'm like, man, these people are like doing all these different genres. Or no, I'm sorry. I would be like, oh man, people are like going so hard. They're doing like these crazy switch ups and crazy flips, and I'm like, I was like, man, I feel like I gotta make a beat kind of like how they made the beat, right? You know what I mean? I feel like mine aren't enough, you know. But that's literally not the case. The beautiful thing about this is that everyone makes different type beats, and they're all different. That's the beauty about it. So props to you, Zero. That was fire. All right, who we got next? Oh, I forgot. I'm in streamer mode. Hold on. Cause I'm trying to see who these all are. Give me 1 second, y'all. Facts, but Bo, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's literally what I'm talking about, bro. I know, cause I saw you were commenting. You were saying, you know, you've been trying to kind of do like I think you said like the knowledge, like off kilter-esque like drums. But honestly, bro, like you do what you do. You know what I mean? And if you feel led to make something like that, go for it. But like, you know, never feel pressure to do stuff like that. But yeah, it is Bush Dimension. I just pulled it up on my phone. So, all right, Bush Dimension. Let's see what you got, my boy. We got the Confon Flip That Shit 3. Let's go. Hey, shout out that yo. Woo. Dang, he took Ghost of Tsushima type beat. Hey. Oh, I love this one. I can tell. Oh, here we go. Okay. I like that snare too. Damn, I see why this mug got 16 fire emojis, Bush. Yo. Yeah, that percussion was fire. Bush, yo. Fire, dog. Okay, again, I don't know if he's in here. We're doing the earlier streams, so I don't know who's all in here. Well, I can see the few people that are commenting and are a little engaged. Man, that was fire. That was so dope. Okay. First of all, that was that Ghost of Tsushima type beat energy for sure, 100%. But what I want to say about this beat, it's mixed very well. It's knocking. It's got the vibe. You know, you use this. I feel like you used the sample very well. And the cool thing about how you use the sample, you gave it context. You know what I mean? So you took those flutes and you're like, I'm trying to get into your thought process. Like, flutes. Who else uses flutes? A lot of like pan flutes, things of that nature. Like a lot of like Japanese. There's a lot of Japanese culture known for like pan flutes and things of that nature. So adding in those like yo and those Japanese style percussion, it automatically adds context to the beat, and it's almost like you're storytelling just through a beat. There's like no words other than the little vocal sample. There's like no words, but it literally takes me. And again, when I say Ghost of Tsushima, that's where it literally takes me. You know what I mean? But just by adding those little subtle things like that, and I kind of touched on that in my Your Loops Are Boring video. That literally adding those little things go a long way from taking. And to be honest, the chop sounded. I want you to know this chop sounded fire. Is it John? Wait. Are you Bush Dimension? Wait, I'm gonna go. You're good, Dov. But yeah, bro, it just goes a long way. Cause like I said, adding that little context to your beats, it just does wonders for it. And like it really like adds that context and just like I said, I kind of lost my train of thought, but very fire beat, dude. I love that beat. And also, you say you made it while waiting for Oblivion to download. You and Doobie in this Oblivion, man. Well, John, that was fire, homie. That mug was fire. I love that. That was so gas. Good stuff, dog. All right. That was some heat. I listened to that mug again. That was fire. All right. We got Ve. Let's see what you got talking about fight and dance. All right, here we go. Shout out to that Samurai Champloo. Let's see if that's the vibe. Yeah, that is the vibe. Definitely big Samurai Champloo vibe. Yo, Ve. Literally, you could throw this on the intro to, or honestly, you could throw this on a fight on Samurai Champloo. It's got to be like one of them sad fights. Like, man, like, don't make me do this. And it's like, you're making me do this. It's like, I don't want to do this. That's that's what it's giving me. You know what I mean? That's that vibe. Like, right here, it looked like he don't even want to do it. He just like, it's just something I got to do. But I got some notes down. I think you used the sample very well. It fit and it added like really good atmosphere to it. And also using that, I don't know, I couldn't tell if it was rain or if it was like a river or a stream. But adding that in the background gave it great ambiance and just a great vibe to it, you know what I mean? And it made the beat sound more full, you know what I mean? Couple things I would say that I would say the drums could maybe use a little variation, you know, whether like maybe switch the drums or do like a different little progression here and there, and also some silences in this beat would go a long way. Like I can literally just hear it. Like there's some spaces in here where you could drop the beat, throw like a little anime vox in there, like our anime little sound bite. It would be it'll go so crazy. But anyway, the beat is fire though. I love the beat though. That mode was bopping. Let's go. You're not my enemy type beat, I swear. Dang. Why Stigmata snapped on one of the early beat challenges and just never came back. He's so crazy. All right. What we got next? Okay, let's see. We got Koyo. All right, Koyo, let's see what you got. I don't know if you in the chat. Oh, I think you are in the chat because I think I just saw you typing in here. Let's see what you got, homie.
If you want to live in a creative way, which will benefit everything in your
I
life,
think everybody was on that anime type vibe with the sample. Shout out Kyle. This is a great sample.
If you're starting a new business, do a better job of starting a new business. It's all the same. You know, I don't really know anything about music.
I like that. Yeah, I do like those bongos. Ooh, right there. Hey. This is giving me early 2016 vibes right now with this lo-fi. Yo, Koyo. That's a vibe. Yo, that mode was a vibe. So first of all, of course, like I said, I got notes. I got notes for everybody. And if you see me looking down, it's because I'm literally writing notes. But again, good use of that sample. It's just like it's so hypnotic, bro. And I know it also is in part to the sample, but just the different ways that y'all are either saturating it, adding like vinyl simulation or tape emulation, and just like the chops y'all are choosing, bro. It's just such a vibe, bro. And sometimes I get lost, bro. I'm like trying to like write some notes, but bro, I get lost kind of just like nodding my head a little bit, bro. You know what I mean? I would say like the sample that mode was lit. I feel like that sample was hitting. I say if the drums could knock just a little more, but also you're doing like a little more lo-fi. It is a little more lo-fi vibe, but maybe it's just like a little more body in that kick. I don't know. That's just me getting real peculiar or getting really nitpicky. But that mode was bopping regardless. And what I also would say is those bleep bloops and them alien sounds sounded beautiful within the context of this beat. And if anybody knows me, I love the bleep bloops. I love the lasers, literally all of that. I think that must sounded fire. And also, you also had some random. You had seemed like a stream. It sounded like you had like a stream in the background. You just call waves. So yeah, that mode kind of reminded me of like some what's his name? Ginseng. It reminded me of Ginseng a little bit, like early like 2016 Ginseng. Solitude. Did he do Solitude? That's what it kind of reminded me of. But that mode was bopping for sure. For sure. Good stuff, Koyo. Alright. We got Bo in this mug. Can't wait to see what he did. Let me see. Alright, Bo. Let's see what you got, homie. Let's see what you cooking up. I know it's that boom bap. I know it's that good boom bap. Let me see. Damn, I already got that body. No drums. I already got that good full richness. Good. Yep, there it is. Hey. Wow. Ooh. Hey, okay. I like that little stutter. I like that little stutter right there. That little tape stutter. Our glitch effect. I love that. Hey, Bo Sharp in his mug. And also, okay. Oh, it's over. Okay, listen. I'm gonna say this first and foremost. 2017, 2018, maybe a little earlier. Like 2017, Joey Badass would kill this beat. Like, I'm talking like, damn, what's the album, man? Like, obviously is it 1999? And what's the other one? Is it Summer Nights? Is it Summer Nights? I feel like it's not Summer Nights. I forget. But that early Joey Badass, bro, would rip this beat apart, bro. I can literally hear this mud as a song already. And like, okay, and that's the thing, bro. Okay, it's honestly sometimes it can be kind of difficult. And Bo, I kind of understand what you're saying, because when you're making these beat challenges, or when you participate in beat challenges and such, different people make different type of beats. You know, for a long time I used to make beats, or for the majority of the time, I mean, I would make beats for the purpose of rapping on, right? And so there wasn't a whole lot of like razzle dazzle, wasn't a whole lot of, you know, flim flam. It was some drums, the sample, you know what I mean? I would add little tape hits here and there, but it was like I wasn't doing too much with the drums, you know what I mean? And I wasn't like adding too many crazy sound effects because I knew an MC was gonna hop on it, and the MC was usually me, you know what I mean? I needed some room. But honestly, I feel like you found a perfect blend of like keeping it like gritty, keeping it boom bap, you know what I mean, but also adding in some interesting elements to keep it engaging as a beat without vocals on top of it. And you added those little vocal samples in there, and I think that was an excellent touch, by the way. So good work, my boy. I was definitely digging it. What else? Yeah, man, I was digging it. Good stuff, homie. All right. What we got? Got Mujan Basquiat. Let's see what he got. He said the space to grow. Let's see what he's cooking. Of course, Bo. I got you, dog. Got you, my boy. You sawing the hell out of them drums, boy.
Throw your hands up like this.
Hey. There it is. Them little silent pockets, I'm telling you. It just keeps you engaged. The Yoshi, I cannot.
I called your office and I was told I could have the mic to speak.
Hey. You trying to make a Drake? This how you making like one of them Drake bounce beats. Hey.
And then I was lied to because I came prepared to speak. And instead, you wouldn't let anybody speak. You handed on, what, 30 cards? Well, I got news for you.
Where did I be finding these sound bites? This is so funny. Yo, all right, Mujan, listen. I was not expecting the end of that. That mo was snap-a-lacking. That mo was snapping. All right, check my notes. Hold on. Okay. So first of all, the sample. The sample sounded different, and it definitely sounded like you had some good distortion. You added it's like distortion or some space. It sounds like it's RC20. Could be anything. They all do like the same thing. But the mo is a vibe. I love like you kept it engaged just with the little effects. Again, that when I called out that little silent little space, you cut the beat, fire. And also, really what got me, dude, I'm not gonna lie, is the ending of it. Because I guess I wasn't really expecting it. And it sounded like you definitely went for like, well, okay, I'm gonna say this. No, this makes sense. Because Memphis beats would do this very often. They would usually be sampled. And a lot of times they would have like a verse. So like, what am I trying to say? So in the song Step that I showed y'all, I rap something and then I put it on a telephone filter and then I threw it on top of the beat. That way it's like, obviously I'm not on a telephone filter right now, but it adds a cool little ambiance to it. And Drake was kind of do that. I think like Nice for What or like, I'm sure there's some other songs that you can think of, but that's the first one that came to my head when I thought about that. But that mo was banging. Like, and it just added a different little vibe to it. And again, like, especially after hearing some of these beats, like, everyone's making different type of beats, and honestly, throwing in those little switch ups keeps it interesting. Dope stuff, dog. All right, we got Eskimo. He said he made something pretty quick. Yeah, it is 48 seconds, man. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got cooking. beats. And honestly, the way that Eskimo makes his beats, I've been listening to him for a while now. He leaves a good amount of space for vocals, because when he makes them, he often puts like vocals on top of it. Like he usually is taking like street acapellas, like people rapping on the street and throwing it on top of it. So I can definitely hear him doing it with this one. You know what I mean? And there's definitely still a little bit of that space there. You know what I mean? But it also lets the beat breathe. You know, your beats don't have to be so busy. Because honestly, a lot of times when you're making beats like super busy, it kind of, some things can feel disjointed and like, I don't know, just not cohesive. You know what I mean? But this whole beat feels cohesive. It's a vibe. What else did I say? I would say maybe like just a little. Again, it was only 48 seconds, so it's hard to really give much of any type of critique. But I would say a little variation in that sample and that little progression, just a little bit. But also, you can see just by dropping the beat in a couple of spaces, it adds literally enough switch ups to keep engaged. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean. Those silences go a long way. You know what I mean? Because your ear just gets kind of stale and tired of hearing the same thing over and over. But you do one little change, and sometimes subtraction is better than addition most of the times, actually. So, yeah. So, yes, sir. Great move, my boy. I love that beat. Oh, we found their estate type beat. I can't. All right, here we go. Got Azro in here. All right, let's see what you got, my boy. Man, I need to really get on this Untitled. I guess I could, man, I honestly could put my oh, what happened? I could put my little little unreleased on Untitled. I guess that's the whole point. What's going on? Okay. I don't know what's going on here. I think he sent the wrong link. Yeah, I think he sent the wrong link. I think that's what happened. Because it seems, usually it would go straight to the beat. So, dang, that sucks, dog. If you're in chat, bro, put your link in here. Put the real link in here. All right, we're gonna go down here, and we are going with who we got. We got. One second, I'm trying to find it. We got Verbal. We got Verbal 00. All right, let's see what we got. Hey, 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 hey. Ooh, there's the bass. Hey, this is what I mean. I'm explaining it then. Hold on. Hey. Yeah, I'll for sure rap on this mug. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hypnotic. All right, let me go straight to my notes. I'm gonna tell you, and this is not a knock against this at all, but what I'm gonna say is this needs a rapper on it, bro. And I know for this challenge I didn't want like full blown acapellas, which is so you play by the rules 100%. But with that being with me saying that, what I mean is you made a beat perfect for someone to rap on. And this is kind of what I was talking about when I was talking to Bo. It's just that when doing these challenges, I did the same thing, bro, because when I make beats, I'm thinking like, oh man, this is for somebody to rap on, you know what I mean? And so you're leaving enough space for the artist to be flexible and, you know, get something off the chest and get off what they need to get off. And I feel like you did that literally perfectly. Like, this beat has a perfect amount of space. It's still engaging though, and it keeps like with the little vocal chops or little vocal effects you got in there, the little vocal throws, they sound great. The drums are knocking, you know what I mean? You added a great little easy bass line. The bass line wasn't doing too much, like no, it wasn't a Thundercat type bass line. This is easy to rap to, easy to freestyle to, and it sounds good. And that's really all you can ask for in a beat like this. And like I said, this is something I would definitely hop on. Honestly, I could see Mick Jenkins on something like this too. That mug is fire though. I'm definitely rocking with that. Hey, Doobie said no words. There's literally no words. Fire stuff, dog. Good stuff, Verbal. All right. We got Derek M, I believe. Does he have another name on here? Yep, it's just Derek M. All right, here we go. Prepare Beyond.
You have been listening. He is preparing Yahudah. He is preparing his covenant people to meet the bridegroom on Mount Zion, where the Lamb and 144,000 will be, in accordance with Revelation 14. He is preparing them.
like this drum break too.
The Master has sent me as a voice crying out in the wilderness to prepare his remnant, 144,000, to prepare us, to prepare his sheep, to escape the hour of trial, to prepare his sheep for his soon return, to gather his remnant people, and to bring us to Mount Zion, where we will be given a song that no one else.
Hey, I got notes. You ready? First of all, fire beat. And let me explain. So, first I'm going to say, again, it's another one of those beats where it sounds like this one would be great for someone to rap on. It has a lot of space. But keeping this one engaging, what I would say, and I'm just going to go back into it just a little bit. Hold on. Dude, I love that drum break that you got going on here. And, I mean, he already, also, who said that too? John also said he likes the drum break. But I think the drum break, that's a really snappy snare. You know what I mean? So I feel like that was honestly a great one to fit with the sample. But also, here's the thing. With this drum break, the drum break is high in those frequencies. If you listen to the hi-hat and the snare, even like the kick has a little bit more of the higher frequency, but so does the sample, because it seems like I'm trying to see if you cut out some of the middles and lows of the sample and kind of just stuck with the highs and high mids. Because I would say this beat, what it could use is a little more middle space, a little more mids, and I'm trying to think about it and listen through the sample and see if you did take some of that those mids and lows out. It seems like you did take a little bit of out, but I would definitely say, I mean, barring having a rapper on here, but if not, having a little more of those mids and maybe even like low mids would boost this beat up and give it a little more body, give it a little more oomph, you know what I mean? And also, I would say also going along with that drum break, like I said, we all love this drum break, but I would say like if you can add little type of variation, and you might be like, how do I do that when I got a drum break? But literally, a drum break is nothing but a sequence of one shots. So you can kind of like chop it up and you can treat it just like the sample and like, do like a double snare or do a little snare roll, a little kick roll, you know what I mean? But just something to kind of add a little like, je ne sais quoi, switch it up just a little bit. But regardless, that was a fire beat and I was definitely rocking with it. I mean, I will say though, for everybody, it's important, do try to keep it under like a minute 30, just so we can like fly through all of them, you know what I mean, and get through all the beats. Again, right now we don't have like so many. It's not like we got 100 beats to go through, but just for future reference. But fire stuff. All right, Dive. I hope you hop back in the chat, man. You up next. Let's see what he got.
One of them, a Yaku swordsman.
You're in the middle of something. Pardon me.
Hey, are you one of those so-called badasses?
Dive in the cut. Perfect timing, boy. That little switch up right there. That little filter. And honestly, this fits perfect with the Samurai Champloo. Then everybody went for that Samurai Champloo. Y'all must have literally knew. Y'all must have literally knew that I was doing this new Jabez beat tutorial. How did y'all know that? Y'all could feel it in the air. What's the word, Quiet? What's up, man? LN saying, can I send some beats? I'll talk to you in a second. Hold on. Yo, Dov, you got a vibe. This one like reminds me definitely some early Adult Swim. I also see that you put your little name in the brackets, kind of like Adult Swim used to do. I think they still do that, but like I said, everybody has just been feeling the Samurai Champloo. It has to be the sample. Those flutes are calling for like some Japanese like anime type vibes, and y'all are literally fitting the ticket. Oh, let me go to my notes. Hold on. All right. So I love the way the sample comes in. You're not doing too much. This is definitely giving me more like of the lo-fi vibes. And I think that's kind of the sound that you're going in, or like in that direction that you're really going towards. Because even like listening to your YouTube channel, like I went through your YouTube channel, and like I did see that video did blow up. And I was like, it got like 1,000 views. Like that was pretty crazy. Like given like the views that you had on your other videos, that obviously was the outlier and it was doing really well. But I mean, all your beats got that same like vibe and that same that same feeling. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't even say like, cause honestly, specifically for this beat, it does sound like some real lo-fi. So I wouldn't even say mess around with making like, or like making the drum like kick knock too much. You know what I mean? Cause the kick is literally, you got the kick in a good place. You know what I mean? Like I think it's at a good volume. Like it's at a good, what am I trying to say? The kick is fine, and like it has body. The beat has body, especially for like a lo-fi type beat. You know what I mean? If I'm doing something like kind of like some Premiere or even like some Dilla, some Madlib type stuff, I would definitely like add a little more like bass line, or I would double sample and boost up the bass. But honestly, with this one, like this is a vibe like something you're doing your homework to, you're vibing out. Some people might indulge in the sin cabbage, devil's lettuce. You know what I mean, if you will. But yeah, fire though. I love it. Dive, good stuff, homie. Hold on. So Ellen said, "Can I send some beats?" All right, homie. So listen. So right now we're going through the beat challenge from using a sample that I posted in here, and it was found by Kav. But however, feel free to send some beats. Yeah, I got you, Dive. Feel free to send some beats in the share your Shii in the Discord. It's literally right here. Y'all should be able to see my screen right here. So share your shit, and you can drop beats in there. That's the perfect place. For right now, this is the submission, so I'm not anything that's not for this sample challenge. I'm not putting in here, but any other beats that you got or any songs that you do, whatever, if it's yours, share your shit. All right. So if you want to put some beats somewhere, that's where you put them, 100%. But go for it for sure. Yeah, those swim vibes for sure. He said, "I couldn't believe it." I'm hollering. Dang. Dow said, "All right, I'm out again. I'm going to dip again." All right, here we go. Who we got? Oh, yeah, we got to listen to Daniel. Daniel. So I'm obviously going to play his beat, but he didn't want to enter it into the contest necessarily. So we're going to play the beat, and I know it's fine. I listened to like 10 seconds if I didn't even get a chance to really listen to it, but let's hear what it sounds like. Woo! Already. Damn, Daniel. That snare is so beautiful. I love this snare. And this was nigga.
40K for the roadie with the leather band, no time to parlay. Life is too short, we came a long way from Pissy Hallway to courtside up in Barclays. Stunning is a sport, the way I'm ballin', we can all play.
Perfect use of the Joey Acapella.
Prices looking like a zip code. I switch zones when it get cold, so they gon' have to do
Prices looking like a zip code. It's crazy.
Walking with your broad down Broadway. Skip the full playing, brought it back to where the dawn lays. Brooklyn, get your chain looking like entrees. Smarter than my origin. Get your troops calling me. I gave him fair mornings out. Up late nights and early mornings out. Got a little buzz, I can't afford to miss my call and I be the first to arrive, the last to leave. Dropped out of school, still.
I saw a laser game on point, I swear. Ooh. Hey, playing with that filter, man. Damn, Daniel. Dog. I mean, I don't even know what to say, man. I'm literally in here vibing, bro. Like, I don't know if y'all can see my eyes, but I'm just like, I'm in here floating. Like that one, like, I think that was literally the perfect hybrid of lo-fi, boom bap. It's literally low bap on some cooking soul type vibes, bro. Just like, and also I love that snare, bro. The mix is so excellent here. Like it feels snappy and it feels like, oh, such a great mix. And then the lasers on point, just adding to that percussion. Whew. You already know it's fire. I mean, you already know. You know that's fire. I'm gonna go ahead. You already know. Dang, that's my face right now. So, oh my gosh. Yeah, drop that mode without the verse, man. That's fire. What we got? Do we have any more? Okay, we got one more because we already heard Doobies. All right, the last one. We got King Moppin. All right. Here we go. Last one, y'all.
Quiet, please. In exactly 15 seconds, we'll be on the air.
Hey.
Quiet, please. Exactly 15 seconds.
Somebody likes Kaylin Ellis. Hey. I love that glitch hop, I swear. Dang, it's over. No. Only 59 seconds, dog. Well, okay, let me say this. I was still writing my notes. I wasn't ready for that to be done. Okay. King Moppin, listen. I love that. First of all, I love me some good glitch hop. You know what I mean? Just like some weird like digital like glitches and like just like stutters and all that. And honestly, I love the different way or the unique way that you chop this sample. You know what I mean? Because I'll be honest, this is the most different sounding sample. Different doesn't always mean better. Okay? Doesn't always mean better. But in this case, different was great. Like doing something different was sounded really good. But you chopped the sample in a unique way, and the way that you EQ'd it or filtered it, whatever you did, it had a whole different vibe, bro. You saw me in the beginning. I'm just like, dun, 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 It reminded me of Kalen Ellis, like with his groove. Like that mode was swung. You know what I mean? And all like not even just the drums, but the vocal chops, the sample was swung. You know what I mean? But it adds a whole completely different context to the beat. You listen to this beat, and then you listen to say like, let me say, like John's. And you're like, is this even the same sample? You know what I mean? But that, again, is the beauty of literally having so many people making different beats and people coming from different areas. Oh, let me put the Discord link in here. Hold on. My fault, homie. I got you. See if I can even get it. Give me 1 second. Hold on. But yeah, man, that was fire, dog. I literally, it was just different. I really loved it. I don't have too much to say other than that mode was bopping, bro. I would say like maybe just like a little more like presence, a little more body, and that could be like the mastering. You know what I mean? Like a maximizer or something just to add a little more fullness. But that mode was definitely bopping, bro. Hell yeah. Let me get Give me a second. Let me go and put the Discord link in here real quick. Hold on. Phew, it's 3:22. Man, time be flying when you having fun, don't you? Man, I swear, everybody literally flips it a different way. And like I said, that's the beautiful thing about it, man. That's the beautiful thing about it. All right, here we go. All right, homie, I'm going to go ahead and drop it in the chat for you. There you go. The message is now pinned. All right. Let's see, it should be good now. All right, here we go. Yeah, Mo, hey, that was fire. Like I said, good stuff, homie. I love that. And then Doobie, we already heard yours. We did. And you just posted. Okay, you posted Instagram. All right. So, I actually have my 2. I actually already have my 2. And I just want to, first of all, before I even get to that, I want to say thank you for everybody who participated and flipped that Shii 3. just literally taking the time out your day to make a beat, you know what I mean, post it and share it with the homies for the cause, you know what I mean. Shout out to Kai for picking a fire sample. Like, everybody showed out, everybody showed jazz, everybody did your thing, you know what I mean. And again, when I'm picking like people to, well, I'm like, these are the two that I got for today, it's not because, oh, this beat is not good or this beat is, you know what I mean. It's just like, these are the beats that I was feeling like really connected to in this given moment. These are the ones that really, stood out to me. You know what I mean? And so here are my two that I have to say. Y'all ready? Okay. Dang, hold on, wait a minute. Oh no, it's a tie. Oof. Dang, okay. Oh, of course, man. Yeah, dude. I'm for the community. Dang, hold on. I'm at a tie. I thought I had my two. Hold on. Okay. Let me think about this for a second. Hold on. Okay, you know what? I'm calling an audible. All right? Calling a dime audible. Listen. I got three of them. I had to call an audible. And y'all ready? We're gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna put them in chat and I'm gonna call them out. But I guess I gotta take myself off of the screen first. Okay, hold on. Let me put a little beat on while I figure that out, while I pick that. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. 2 seconds. You good, Derek, man? Hey, dude. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, homie. Wait. Oh, I think I almost messed up. I almost messed up. Hold on. Give me 1 second. We'll go back to this one. This one's good too. All right, y'all. So listen. I'm gonna type this in. I'm gonna call them out. Dang. He's sweating. All right. Y'all ready? Hold on. Wait. Congratulations to the winners. I guess you can't see it. But what it is, I can disable it. Congratulations to the winners. Bush Dimension, I Am Zero, and King Malpin. I had to call an audible because, hold on. I had to call an audible. Oh, I am not spelling it right. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tired. I've been working all day. I'm sorry, but maybe let's do a different one. Hold on. Here we go. Let's go to classic. Shout out to the winners today. I had to call audible. I had to do 3 because I had to, but then literally listening to that last one by King Malpin, I was just like, dog. It was so bouncy, it was so different, and I loved it. And I have to say that one caught me by surprise. I wasn't ready for that one. But Bush Dimension, I Am Zero, and King Malpin. Today, y'all just did it. Y'all just hit the nail on the head of the sample. Like whether it was the context of the beat, you know what I mean, whether it's the drums, but it just like I just feel like y'all really took the sample and really just y'all did your thing with it. And honestly, everybody did a great job. I want to make sure that everyone knows that everyone literally did a great job. Hell, I didn't even make it. I didn't even do a flip for this. Like I've been so busy. I meant to do a flip for it, but it's okay. I'll do a flip for the next one. But I want to say everybody did an amazing job. Great beats. I'm seeing a lot of great progression. I'm seeing a lot of great improvements. And everybody is just... Also, I'm seeing a lot of love. And people are just showing love. And other people are sharing game. And just like helping people out. You know what I mean? And just being so constructive. You know what I mean? And it's literally so beautiful to see. Because one thing I will say. If anyone... This goes for literally anybody. Okay, and I'm not doing these toxic positivity. I'm not saying like, it's okay to be honest. You know what I mean? However, if I catch anybody bringing like real life negativity and just being mean spirited and just being awful and not being a homie, you will be kicked so quickly. Me and or Dive will have no issues kicking you ASAP. I don't tolerate anything like that in the community. That's not what it's about. This community is about having fun. Community is about the homies. It's about you. It's literally about y'all and us just being together, making good music, having a great time, and being homies. That's it. You know what I mean? And so we haven't had to deal with that yet, which is amazing, and I hope it stays that way. But I just had to put that out there because this is what we're here for. We're here for a good time, all right? And we're here to show love and be some great folk. You know what I mean? But anyways, once again, let me one more round of applause. One more round of applause for Bush Dimension, I Am Zero, King Moppin, and another round of applause for literally everybody in here. Because all of y'all flipped the beat, and all y'all flipped the sample and made a fire beat. That's all I'm going to say. So specifically for Bush Dimension, for I Am Zero and King Moppin, I'm going to get to you. I'm going to get to you in the next week about this web sampler. I'm still trying to get the licenses for it because I'm trying to see if they're going to be able to just send me individual licenses so I can send it to y'all. So I'm going to try to get that going, and I'll hit you up here in the next week. So don't even trip. I got y'all. But congratulations, y'all. Everybody did a great job. I love it, and I can't wait to do the next one. What do we think? We had a good time? We had a good time? He said, yo, Nick online. Boy, I be so late. I'm trying to see who everybody is, man. Yeah, the beat battle was hard. Hey, man, I'm telling you. Y'all all dope, literally. Like, sometimes, literally, I'll literally just be chilling. And I'm like, man, I want to listen to some beats. And I'll just pull up the straight share your sheet, and I'll just start rocking out through some of those. I swear, like I said, I be busy, you know what I mean? So I don't have time to comment all the time. I'm trying, you know what I mean? But best believe, like, if you're putting something in there, I'm going to hear it. So literally just keep putting stuff in there. I'm always share my beats in there. But I want to give y'all a space to get your beats heard, you know what I mean? And also I want to make y'all feel inspired to put your stuff out, you know what I mean? Like, Dive literally hit 1K on a beat, 1K views on a beat, which way surpassed the views that he was getting. But it's just literally like getting those reps in and just feeling comfortable with being able to share your art with the world is a beautiful thing. And everybody in here, like, I honestly feel like y'all to the point where you can post your beats. Because I was at the point where I made my first beat and I was posting my very first beats. You know what I mean? And it's all about like repetition, getting your reps in, and just learning and growing and evolving. You know what I mean? So I would suggest and encourage everyone to share your stuff, whether it's on SoundCloud, Bandcamp, Reverb Nation, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever it is. Share your beats. That's really why I want y'all to put it out on Instagram or TikTok, wherever you can get it, just because I want y'all to get comfortable with sharing your stuff. You know what I mean? So much love and respect. Hold on. Ellen N said, I sent it. Can you please react? Hold on, homie. Hold on. I had to end my little thing out. and I will react to it if I have a reaction to it. I'm just playing. But yeah, like I said, everybody did a great job, and everybody just keep doing your thing. Y'all are doing amazing. I love you all. Y'all are all amazing. I got to get out of here real quick. LN, I will play your beat, though. Let me hear what you got going on. It is 3:15, so I can't play the whole thing, but I will play at least a minute of it. Let's hear what he got. I hope you got some heat the way you clamoring, homie. All right, let's see what you got. Hold on. What's good, Tasha Spad? What's the word, homie? Okay, we got some trap. Metro! That's what it sounds like. Metro! Okay, listen. Now, that's what I was going to say. Now, listen. Everybody, when they make these beats, especially when they're getting started, they're like, ooh, I want my bass to be. And it's not, and it is kind of as distorted, but there's a different problem. Everybody was like, man, I want my bass so loud, because I want it to knock. And that's a misconception. Turning it up as loud as you can is a misconception to get that type of knock. If you really want your beat, because the beat or the bass, the 808 sounds it does sound distorted, and it's not leaving enough headroom in the mix for all the rest of the sounds to sit, and so your beat sounds a little bloated. You have some good ideas in this beat, like this. The sound sounds good, and like I said, it does sound like a kind of give me like Metro Boomin vibes. It's dark, you got the dark trap going on. But what I would say is, turn your 808 down. Make sure to tune your 808, and the easiest way to do that is to take it to a high register and then listen to it at listen to it at a high register so you can hear what the note actually sounds like, right? And then correspond that with your sample or your synth or whatever the melody you got going on. But also turn the 808 down, but add some saturation, because saturation is really what's gonna make it knock and make it clip through, especially like in speakers and like in phone speakers. That's what's gonna make you like really hear those things, Man, I bet whoever made this comment is real handsome. Man, who made that comment? Looking at, of course, his links back in here. But that's what I would say, homie. I would say turn that 808 down a little bit, play with some distortion, make sure it's tuned right. But yeah, keep it going, bro. But anyways, y'all, dang, people now hopping in, man. I'm about to hop off. Y'all don't even know. We just had a good little time. But thank you everybody for hopping in the stream. Beat challenge, super dope. Flip that shit. Volume 3 is, dang, we're already on 3. It's kind of crazy. Now we're about to be on 4. But I love you all. I can't wait for the next one. And like I said, for the people who won today, I'm going to get at you in your DMs, email you, whatever. And I'm going to get that web sample to you as soon as I figure out how to get these licenses. But congratulations, y'all. Everybody did a great job. I love you all. I hate that I have to go, but I must go. But don't worry, I will be back. And we're going to cook up some more. I think I'm going to do a stream here next week or the week after of just, because I haven't just done a regular stream in a while. So I think I'm definitely going to do that where I do some cook-ups and all that. But anyway, I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Hope y'all enjoyed the early stream, and I can't wait to get back to it. I love you all. Be easy, homies. Show some love. All right? Show some love to your fellow homies, all right?